Bam! We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Play. We are here for the Modern Warfare 2 trailer reveal. We are anticipating a strong, powerful woman to be leading us in this game. We'll see if that happens. But I got a great panel here. We got Lethal Lightning all the way from the fictional place Australia, I think is what it's called.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
You learned to read in the past 20 minutes. Fantastic.
I mean, I keep hearing about it. It's not real, but it's what people
Neither
say
are video
is.
games. Neither are video games.
Video games are real. I can pick up my controller now. I can't see Australia. I've never seen
That's
it.
not a controller, Jeremy.
So that is a controller.
That's an air conditioner remote. I think you're starting to lose the plot.
Oh, man. Never mind. There's a controller, baby, from a Nintendo system.
Oh my
Never
God.
heard of it.
Yeah. How you doing, Lethal?
I am well, considering it's almost 2:15 in the morning. But I'm here with great people for what potentially could be one of the best reveals of all time or one of the most disappointing reveals of all time. One way or another, I look forward to finding out.
We got Fear the Beardo here, and his microphone worked when he joined the call today, so that's already a plus.
All right.
So, how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Just coming off of that extremely enormous high in excitement that Kenobi episode 4 brought last night. So I don't know how this reveal trailer is going to be able to top that, man. It was just excellent.
God, man, this is so
That's
bad.
rough. How do you top perfection?
Yeah, holy crap, man. It was. I'll be talking about that later on Geeks and Gamers. Holy crap! So what a terrible episode. What a terrible series.
Man.
I've never seen a more perfectly shit turd in my life. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Good to have you here, Beardo. Johnny64. Hi, Johnny.
What up? I'm excited for this one. Modern Warfare 2. I think Modern Warfare 3 was the one I played the most back in the good old days. But I'm excited for this one. Hopefully they don't disappoint with it because expectations are redonkulously high.
Expectations are very high for this game. And rightfully so. Modern Warfare 2019 was a fantastic game. It kind of revitalized the series for a lot of people, including me. But the name Modern Warfare 2 carries a lot of weight. So, you know, it's kind of weird talking about a Modern Warfare 2 game because the lobbies won't be the same. But Epic Mike, who could survive a Modern Warfare 2 lobby back in the day with the way he ran.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, that's how I got, man. There was enough emotional trauma as a child playing in those lobbies. I was like, man, I got to nut up or I got to shut up. And hey, we just nutted everywhere. We were ready to go.
Good to have you here, Mike.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of the hype behind this, part of it is definitely knowing that this is going to be what we have for a little bit, but also they've been talking a lot of shit. I mean, they were talking about this game being ready like a long time ago. They said that they were like basically just doing finishing touches and like tweaking things and perfecting things. So I have high expectations because they set those expectations. So.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, and obviously we're gonna give you our honest opinions whenever this thing is.
Nah, I'm here to chill. I got an Activision contract.
Rolo, what's going on, Rolo?
How's it going, everybody? Taking my lunch break for this.
Hell yeah.
Happy to be here.
A man of the people.
There you go. So. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was. I just so distinctly remember that game. It had like a personal connection with me just because I had so many buddies that fought in the War on Terror. So it was kind of like a glimpse, even though it's obviously super Hollywood style, it was kind of like a glimpse of what a lot of my buddies that were in the Marine Corps went through. So it's pretty crazy.
That's almost like the exact opposite because my connection to Modern Warfare 2 is going home after school, booting up the Xbox 360 and saying a lot of shit that you can't say anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot indeed. But it's great to have. Go ahead.
This might not come as a surprise to a lot of you, but I used to get Xbox accounts suspended back in the day. As well.
Literally nobody is surprised.
Yeah, man, they didn't suspend people back then either.
I've been
Lethal was getting canceled before it was cool.
We got Wolfsbane. Hail everyone, not video game news, but did you see the Black Adam trailer? Not gonna lie, it looks all right, if not a little generic, but you never know. I haven't seen that.
I agree with
watched it.
generic. I think it looked
Yeah.
a bit MCU-ish.
It did. They're banking on it being The Rock.
Yep.
He's kind of like the franchise savior. So, but I will say he had a lot of creative control in this one. So I think it fails or succeeds based on whatever he does. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of some of the casting.
That's fair.
Especially some of the race swaps as well. I think Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate's a fucking wicked choice, though.
Yes.
I'm cool with
Perfect.
that.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely felt like it was generic, and they were like, "Oh, look at that. We're kind of fun too, like the MCU." But
I think if The Rock tried to actually become Black Adam and play the character Black Adam, but it almost seems like he's trying to make the character Black Adam be The Rock. Like
Yes.
there's no accent, there's no pointy ears, there's no hair. It's just The Rock in a Black Adam suit. So
yeah,
we'll see how he does. But
It'll be interesting.
according to him, he's a huge fan of the character. But we've
I
heard that
remember-
before too.
I remember seeing a thing that he's been like attached to this role for like a decade, and it just never
Long
took
time.
off.
Yeah, like right after Henry Cavill got cast, somebody was like, "Oh, it'd be dope to see these two go up against each other," and The Rock was like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm all in for it." So, yeah, I don't know.
We got Jade Shadow. Look at this panel of toxic masculinity. That's a member message. Thank you, Jade Shadow. All right, so Lethal, you've really been following a lot of this news on Modern Warfare 2 and everything. What are your what's your expectations here? Do you think the fans are gonna be happy, generally speaking? What's your gut feeling on this?
I think what it's gonna be is it's gonna be like a cinematic style trailer with gameplay sprinkled in it. Because I don't expecting them to blow their whole load and just show a lot of gameplay, especially considering the game comes out in October. It actually comes out a day before my birthday. Fun fact. I think there's going to be cutscene as well, maybe teasing like the first level or whatever it is. I think they're going to focus a lot of the marketing around Ghost because everyone knows his face because of the mask. No one cared who he was till he put on the mask. And yeah, I want gameplay, but I've been hurt and disappointed before, so I'm keeping my expectations in check.
There you
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, now, and we're not going to get anything from nothing from Warzone 2 at this point.
No, I wouldn't expect.
Yeah, because that's
to see
like
Warzone
that's releasing in 2023, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, if you look at, for me, I really checked out of Call of Duty after. Really, it was Modern Warfare 3 is where I started to lose that, and I liked Modern Warfare 3 at first, but that's where I really kind of started separating from, because I played a lot of Modern Warfare 1, 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and then Modern Warfare 3, which I liked. Still, that's where the separation started to happen, and then after that, like, that's when Ghost came out, and then you got into the Infinite Warfares, Advanced Warfares. I hated Black Ops 3 and 4. I hated all those games, and so I just stopped playing completely. And then it was Modern Warfare 2019, and I didn't get pulled back into that initially. It was after it came out and a lot of people were playing it. And I think Warzone's really what elevated that game more than anything. But that's what pulled me back in, and I thought it was a really good game. And so then you had a Cold War, which I really liked a lot more than Mike and Josiah, that's for sure. I mean, Mike almost didn't he didn't take my phone calls for months after he heard that I liked Black Ops. That's how much he hated Cold War.
I had to be forced into getting that fucking game. So.
And then obviously you had the most recent one, Vanguard, which I liked more than a lot of people apparently. But
I liked Vanguard. I actually was surprised. I had a good time with it for what it was. I don't know why there was so much hate for it, but.
Well, I like the multiplayer.
Yes.
I think the multiplayer was actually pretty solid. I think Vanguard got a lot of hate for multiple reasons. One, people are sick of World War II era games. Two, when you get a World War II era game, you don't expect to see King Kong running around fighting Snoop Dogg, type of shit like that.
Yep.
The zombies mode,
Zombies
mode,
Trash.
the whole zombies community just got fucking thrown in the bin with that one game. I've never seen such a shit zombie mode in anything in my life. I didn't play the campaign, so I can't comment on that. And it didn't sell as well as they were hoping. The fact that they're cutting it down to 5 seasons instead of the initial 6 season and putting more focus into like we're in season 3 of Vanguard, and Cold War's had more updates during season 3 of Vanguard.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I know zombies, man. You were, because I'm not a big zombies player on these games, but man, zombies apparently was horrific on Vanguard, and Lethal was just ranting about that.
Well, we played the shit. I fucking loved Cold War Zombies. I had a blast with it, and we played a lot. I played a lot of it with a lot of people, and I was like, all you need, you don't even need to reinvent the wheel. Just carry this over and update it a little bit. And they didn't do that. They were like, nah, we're gonna do this other shitty generic game. I was told not to even play it. Lethal's like, don't fucking touch this. Like, you will just have a bad time. Don't even do it. So,
shit house.
Now, and like I know Beardo and Johnny zombie players. You guys are big zombie fans. I don't know. I know Johnny. Did you try the zombies on Vanguard?
That was the one I didn't try because I watched Lethal's video and that's all I needed to hear. I mean, seriously, the way he described it when waves aren't in there and just even viewing the gameplay, I was like, I'm enjoying Cold War Zombies so much. I have no reason to even try this crap. So I didn't. That was like the first time I haven't even like touched the zombies, just because of how bad everybody was saying it was. And I was like, I'm all right.
What about you, Beardo, on Vanguard?
So I played the Vanguard beta because I really enjoyed Cold War. So I was hyped on Call of Duty, and I was like, Vanguard, I was like, okay, I'll give this a shot. And the beta came out, and I did not enjoy it or have a good time. So I kind of, said, maybe I'll wait down the line, wait for it to come out and see how it is. And I just never got it. One of the first Call of Duties that I haven't gotten in a long time was Vanguard.
That's the strength of word of mouth, though.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people just not even bothering with it. So
And now, Rolo, you're old school. You're a Modern Warfare 2 veteran, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much the last one that I played a lot. I played Black Ops 2 a bit, but it started changing for me, and I just didn't like it. It started becoming a little bit more generic, and then I think for me, the final nail in the coffin was when Vince Impella and the OG Infinity Ward guys bailed out and they made Respawn. And then from that moment on, I was like, I'm going to buy whatever Respawn makes. And I did, and it all failed.
I know, man.
So that's very much what happened.
Rolo's my Titanfall brother.
Yeah.
He loves Titanfall just like me, and we're both still heartbroken over the death of Titanfall 2. We'd be playing that right now. I wouldn't be playing
I wouldn't have played
Fortnite.
anything else, man.
I wouldn't be playing Fortnite. I wouldn't be doing this trailer reveal if Titanfall 2 was still alive. So.
You wouldn't play Fortnite if Titanfall 2 was still a thing?
100%.
They would have Titanfall Battle Royale.
Why do you look like that, Lethal? What do you have up your sleeve?
I am going to learn to code.
Yeah, I would like. It's not to say I don't very much enjoy Fortnite, but I probably would have never even tried Fortnite if Titanfall 2 was still a thing. Because we were just starting to get rolling on, me streaming it. Remember Lethal? Me and you played a few times, and we were just kind of getting in that, and all of a sudden. It just didn't fucking work. It got hacked to death.
Well, part of the reason you even tried Fortnite was the fact that so many shooters were just disappointing at the moment.
Yeah.
It's just
Halo, Vanguard, everybody was, then Warzone was broken. Titanfall 2 is dead.
Broken.
Warzone when they did the update.
Caldera was broken.
Yeah.
At launch.
See, I liked the old map more than I like Rebirth. Rebirth Island's fine, and I know that's what everybody plays now. But like I like Verdansk. I liked it a lot. But
the no build brought you in for sure.
Yep.
Yes, 100%. And that's another thing. I wouldn't be playing Fortnite if they didn't do the no build thing. We got A Brown CBR says for $10, will Lethal Lightning carry Yellow Flash in this new game?
Oh God, you guys didn't see when I played with him, did you?
He's not good.
He's not good. We'll leave it at that. He's not good.
Poor guy.
Is it that bad, Lethal? Is he better than Ryan? Ryan's not very good either. Ryan, I take that back. Ryan is like one game he's really good, and the next game he's really bad.
The
Like,
fact that he's
really
good at one game puts him above Flash.
Okay. Yeah, Ryan will like go like 28-5, you know, and then like the next game he's like 1-22. You're like, what the hell happened, Ryan? There's no consistency with it at all.
That's 22 better than Flash.
We got Kyle Denson. Have y'all heard of GG Reloaded? He trolls in COD. Lethal, heard of GG Reloaded?
Sounds familiar. I
Can't
think
say I
I'm...
have. The most COD streamers I watch is obviously I watch Alex Zedra. I'm a fan of her. And a lot of zombie streamers are probably my go-to ones as well.
Zedra, they love her in the gun community. She's cool.
Yep.
All right,
I think
so
the streams are pretty
we
cool.
got 100,000 people waiting on the Call of Duty channel right now.
Wow.
And
That's crazy.
we are within just a few minutes. Let me hit a refresh here, see what happens.
Yeah,
Okay,
should
so
be a
it's just
couple
playing that trailer still.
Wow.
That's
Blab says
that's not the trailer, by the way. So
Blab says she's better at gaming than Ryan is.
This is true.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can confirm that.
I like how she just says it in third person, all arrogant like.
Yeah, like why are you the Rock now? You know?
It's because she's trying to distance herself from that
Blabs.
Dr. Pepper take.
Yeah.
Oh, this is disgusting. Guzzles the bottle. Oh man.
Yeah,
Why would anybody drink this?
Siobhan says if Ryan plans on playing the new COD, I'll buy it just to make him mad. Siobhan. What up, Siobhan? Siobhan's an old school Call of Duty player too. She hasn't really played them recently. What's the last one you really were into, Siobhan? She used to play competitively back in the day. So
Nice.
That's awesome.
yeah, she's a beast. So I don't
So
know. when the
I
last
don't
time-
think this game can live up to its name, just to put that out there.
Well,
It doesn't matter how good
It's
this
gonna be
is.
tough.
Well, that's true because I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is one of the most iconic names in gaming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that specific, like Modern Warfare was one thing when they brought that one out, which I didn't really like that they named it Modern Warfare. Just
Yeah.
you know, when now like this one, like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, they should.
Would
Oh,
you
here
say?
we go. Here we go. Here
would
we
you
go.
say
Hang
the
on.
first one did
Hang on. Hang on.
lethal.
Hang on.
Nah,
hang on.
not even close.
All right, premiere begins shortly. Okay.
You got
So-
like 1 minute.
Well,
One
I'm
second,
just gonna-
literally 1 second.
So, all right.
This better be good.
Better be good, Lethal. We're gonna blame you if it's not.
I didn't fucking make the game.
He's building the hype. You're building the hype.
If it sucks, we're gonna be mad that you didn't make the game.
Yeah, I would have
pretty
made it
much.
better.
All right, 168,000 people waiting.
Wow.
Probably Advanced Warfare. Everything after that was beyond trash. That's the last one she played. God, I hated Advanced Warfare.
I
Is that the
actually,
Kevin Spacey one?
yeah, dude, the zombies was awful in that one. but
Terrible.
I actually really liked the gameplay in that. But that's because I'm a running gunner, and I like that I didn't have to aim down my sights when I put a red dot sight on
Advanced
my
Warfare
gun.
was the one they were trying to be like Titanfall, right?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was the first one where they did the whole super jumps and the wall
Yeah.
running and
It
everything.
was
Yeah.
so bad. It was so bad. And I mean, it was bad because I, as a person that loved Titanfall, I was open to like, okay, if they're going to try to go that Titanfall style, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Anything. No, it
They
absolutely.
just couldn't make it smooth, man.
It was-
Titanfall is the only game
Oh,
that's
there we
gotten that
go.
smooth.
1 minute.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Here we go. So what's going to happen here? I don't know.
What are the
Should I go
trailers
for-
like 10 seconds long?
Did I go full screen?
Yeah,
we
there you go.
There we go. Yeah, what if the
It's just
What if
Activision
this is the
talking about
trailer?
it.
Yeah.
It's just like it's exactly like the original. We just made it with better graphics.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
have
okay,
cell
that's
phone.
cool.
I
That's
think
all I want.
yeah, no, that would actually be well
Yeah.
received.
I would
think.
actually
Yeah.
be okay with that. I really
Yeah.
would.
Just a flat out fucking remake of Modern Warfare 2.
Some port,
Yeah.
current gen port.
All right, what's gonna happen? Yeah, just add tactical sprint.
We got a hit on Hassan.
We can't take him in Iran.
He's not in Iran. Who do we send?
All right, lads, well, we're in position.
Bravo team off.
Looking good so far.
Alpha team stays on board to land downrange. This is capture or kill.
Ya son más de 10 años metiéndole y todavía sueno como nuevo. Balvin no tiene relevo, me sobra el dinero, el respeto.
Hope I don't get hit.
Cada movimiento que hago es luego otro nivel lo elevo. Tú sonaste, te pagaste, no lleva ni la mitad.
Receptive! Watch the containers!
How the hell did Iran get their hands on this?
It's either Russia
Yep.
or us.
Anywhere I roam.
We need an army. Right, get us an army.
I'm okay with the Metallica music.
Mexican Special Forces, 141, they are your brothers now.
I need gameplay.
That's it.
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
it.
no.
Pre-order
now.
No gameplay. What?
Oh man, that's what
Zero
it is.
gameplay.
Oh my god.
They gave
That
us
was a
chat
minute
saying?
long. That might have been 1 minute.
Look at the chat. Look at
Nah.
the chat. Hang on. Hang on.
Oh, get fucking wrecked.
Pop out chat. Let's see.
The chat is like 50-50 from what I could see.
Whoa.
Oh, it stopped.
What are you
already.
talking about? You don't even play Call of Duty.
God damn it. Oh, well. That's
No
it. A fucking cinematic
gameplay.
trailer. A fucking cinematic trailer. You hyped all this up for a cinematic trailer.
Man.
Yeah. Okay. I will throw this out there because I was surprised. They didn't have a female-centric character.
No.
That is
They-
true.
they had
That
the
is
original
true.
crew.
That is true.
Yeah, it looked from what I remember like the original game, just remastered.
It did.
Yeah.
Look, I will say that. Yeah, if you take that out, because I mean, I will say I have noticed like in the marketing for this, like all of the stuff that they've been showing, like it's been showing like just male characters. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and so I'll give them credit for that. But yeah, that was weak as hell, dude.
Unless they do the bait and switch closer to when the game comes out. When the game
That's
comes out, you
true.
play it, and it's completely different.
Yeah, let
That's
me go.
true.
Back. Let's look at this chat again. Or here, let me hang on, cancel.
I think you'll
listen,
see. Yeah,
Something we've
changes
never
in
seen
there.
before. You get to shoot somebody upside down. Hey, listen. Climb an ice mountain
Sam-
one.
Sam Fisher's been doing that for like 25 years, man.
Yeah.
They need a new Splinter Cell is what they need.
There's the chat right there. No gameplay. L trailer. L W W.
Somebody swearing at them in Russian.
Yeah, lame. Could be better. Do not pre-order game, y'all. LLW. Wow, looks good. Mad. Bruh, literally the same graphics.
Yeah.
That's one thing I noticed. I was like, these facial features on these graphics, like they don't really look all that next gen.
It's supposed
Yeah.
to be a new engine too. So
Yeah, I don't believe that.
no.
Bro, why they put Cold War graphics in Modern Warfare 2 2022? Bare bone gameplay.
You saw gameplay? Where?
Yeah, exactly. You
saw
can
the
pre-order.
cutscenes.
Somebody says you can pre-order now. that was disappointing.
What's the ratio?
Well,
right
I mean,
now,
it was like it was in, here. Let me back.
Oh
up.
yeah, I don't mean like it's gonna get ratioed.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
But like, here, let me refresh, cause. Oh yeah, it's 70,000 to 2,000, 2,500 down. But once it actually starts going, we'll see what people say. But it's
Yeah,
not that
give
it
it
was
time.
bad. It's not that it was bad. You know what I mean? It's
It was
just,
just nothing. And
Yeah.
then they
Underwhelming.
and then they're like, "Do you guys want to pre-order it?" And you're like, "No."
Always. That's what they always ask.
In 2019, they race swapped Gaz, and I've always been in the boat that Gaz was always cooler than Ghost, so that was a bit disappointing. I hate what they did with Gaz's character in 2019. They fucked him up, turned him into like the rookie.
Yeah.
As shit as Soap looks, it looks so much fucking better than his Warzone skin.
That's true. Yeah,
I still
Warzone
don't think
skin
he
looks
looks
really bad.
like actual Soap. To me, he's just a fucking Scottish dickhead with a mullet.
He had facial reconstruction.
Not a mullet, sorry. Yeah.
That's what he gets for eating soap. Yeah.
I do not like Ghost's mask. I like his old mask better.
Yeah, because this is like you're gonna wear like this metallic or plastic thing on top of your face all the time.
Yeah,
Whereas
it was
before it was
cooler
just a
when it was
cool
just
looking
a-
baklava. Yeah, made more sense.
This, I don't know what's going on here. I'm assuming this is leading into the boat level. So it looks like the rumor of the campaign being Russian cartel centric is true, which I think's weak fucking source compared to like the original Modern Warfare trilogy. I think the plot line in those 3 games is really fucking good.
Yeah.
In Modern Warfare 2 is the start of World War 3.
Yeah.
Because if you remember the marketing for World War 3, it shows all over the world. It shows like the Eiffel Tower getting blown up. It shows the White House getting like it's fucked. And then it's WW3, and then the W turns over to the M, and it's Modern Warfare 3. So it's World War 3.
Yeah.
So we've gone from Modern Warfare 2, which was the start of World War 3, to here's some fucking cartels pushing cocaine. Like, to me, that's a huge, huge drop.
I never thought they had the balls because, you know, my wife and I talk about this all the time about how now they're trying to violent video games, the worst thing ever. So I was like, Modern Warfare 2, they have the balls to remaster the no Russian level. And I was like, I don't know if they have the balls to do it nowadays, especially with the things that have gone on. So
that's
I will say
that level always blew me away. And even the level where, you know, the Marines are in, you know, generic Middle Eastern country and they get nuked. It was like, whoa, that was crazy.
See,
you always had the option to play that no Russian game. Like there was a warning before. It's like, do you want to play this?
Mm-hmm.
But that level was done so brilliantly because it kind of implied that you're actually not supposed to kill anyone.
Yeah.
Because you get right to the end and Makarov goes, I know you're an American spy because you didn't fucking kill anyone. And then he shoots you.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, if you do choose to go on the massacre with him, it gets revealed in Modern Warfare 3 that he knew in advance that you were a spy. Like that character who was put there by Shepard. By the way, where was Shepard in this trailer? Was there to like, follow Makarov. But he says to him, goes, you might have to see some pretty hectic shit. So they went from Modern Warfare 1 had like the nuke go off, which was pretty fucking hardcore back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I didn't like about Modern Warfare 2019. Nothing to me just stood out as this is fucking raw. Like I know people were saying, oh, Captain Price pushed that dude with the bomb. I'm like, dude, Captain Price was executing people in the first game, man. Everything about this plot-wise just seems like a de-escalation from me. We've gone from, like I said, World War 3 to Mexican cartel, so that's kind of pretty fucking weak.
Mr. Santa says J-God just released a video. He played Modern Warfare 2 early and goes into detail about the game and things to expect. Check it out. I will check that out. Did he mention if he likes it? Go ahead, Rollo.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think part of the problem is that and we know why, but you know, Russia is so easy to make the big bad, and they always have. But I remember when Battlefield had the balls to make China the actual enemy in one of the games, and they were an adversary. Nobody has the balls to actually make China the enemy, which is the most realistic scenario of all.
Yeah.
So I just don't get it.
The other thing too is like Lethal said with the de-escalation and stuff. Modern Warfare 2 was kind of dealt with the fact that there wasn't just one bad guy, like Russians bad.
Yep.
You know, it was like a coalition of different people all going, there's a lot of fucking bad stuff happening, and we all are just trying to make it work as best as we can. Like you said, you know, watching the fucking White House get blown up and like actually fighting on American soil and shit was like, this is a whole new thing.
Yeah.
That goes back to what you're saying about them being kind of pussies now. Like back then, they're going, we'll show Western countries getting invaded.
The International Space Station got blown up, and it was like a crazy scene. It was awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, it definitely feels like this feels like a mashup of Black Ops and Modern Warfare, and that you have the Modern Warfare characters with the same attitudes doing like these Black Ops missions and trying to like almost keep it like under wraps. But I preferred the escalation where it just got crazy, and the idea was like Burger Town's a funny joke, except that it's a fucking McDonald's, and you could have your McDonald's could become a war zone. Like it was the contrast between the two. This definitely did not feel like that same level of intensity, but I mean, the fact that they didn't show any gameplay is the biggest thing that's worrying.
You
to
can't
me.
judge it.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
can't actually judge the game. We're just judging by the vibe of the storyline. This to me looks exactly like the first level in the original Modern Warfare,
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
where
it
you
does.
raid the boat. You know, and they even do the same thing where
Yeah.
they open up the container and they go, "Oh fuck, what's that doing there?"
Mm-hmm.
Except Ghost is there now.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, Ghost is there, and then Soap is alive. Which, so I mean, they always said that Modern Warfare 2019 was their soft reboot,
Yeah,
but now kind of feels like it's a hard reboot, and they completely like
Mhm.
retelling those stories, which also feels like a misstep because I would prefer it to have been what they said it was a soft reboot of like the world survived this thing, and now here we are dealing with something new. But I mean, I don't know. So it'll be
And there's just
interesting
no
to see how they
villain
go.
That's disappointing.
as well. There's just no villain as well. Like,
Yeah.
I can say this pretty confidently for like my generation growing up, we all fucking hated Makarov. He was
Makarov was
Yes.
a piece of shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
he was our antagonist.
It was, it was Call of Duty. I know a lot of people pan campaigns now on like Battlefield and Call of Duty, but Call of Duty was one of the few games that basically took Tom Clancy's stuff and then turned it to Michael Bay level, and it worked.
Yes.
It just really worked. I mean, the invasion of the U.S. was crazy. It was like Red Dawn on steroids, which that's a great movie. Yeah, I loved all of that, and I can't believe that they've turned away from those kinds of scenarios and gone to like a small story.
We've gone from seeing the Eiffel Tower fall over
Mm-hmm.
because of the events of World War III to, hey, this dude, you got some cocaine in your car there, motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
I think what would have really sold this and made this a lot better, even if they kept this gameplay or not gameplay trailer, this the reveal trailer, but if they acted like it was going to end and then all of a sudden they spun it up, turned the music on, and then showed you some multiplayer maps, showed you some maps that are definitely going to, because a lot of people are going to play this strictly for the multiplayer.
Yes.
And they should have done a little taste or a little tease of, here, your favorite maps, Terminal is coming back and stuff like that. And I think that could have,
that would've been awesome.
the reaction would have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
Rare says Activision has confirmed that Warzone 2.0 experience will be releasing later this year with more information to be announced. Warzone 2.0 will share the engine gameplay mechanics and the extension of Modern Warfare 2 universe. So,
Which
It'll be
I dig that.
250 gigs.
Yeah, that's true. But I
That's the
I
problem.
dig that idea because the thing was Warzone was at its best when it was one game with one engine with like set weapons. When they started integrating is when we started having the biggest issues. And I think the integrations have not always gone well. I mean, Vanguard was like a really soft, like they were like, okay, here's these guns, cool. And then like once they started ramping up, it got worse. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
So here's there's two multiplayer modes coming to Modern Warfare 2. We've got, I'm turning that music off. Two new multiplayer modes coming to Modern Warfare 2. One of them is called Knockout.
I'm assuming that's just melee weapons, maybe?
Knockout combines the best of gunfight and core multiplayer. It features
One life with a
revive
revive,
Oh.
okay.
package to secure. Okay.
S&D.
Yeah.
Prisoners rescue. Smoke.
VIP.
Siege style.
VIP, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, there's Josiah said there was a lot of information on Twitter. So what's up, Josiah?
I love how that's the closest we get to actual gameplay is a
The first I
blurred
said-
out
Yeah, I
background
know, I know.
image. Like I'm like focusing way too much on that.
Yeah.
They didn't even, at the end of this one, they didn't even have like a more info coming this date.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising.
So there's.
They just
your-
said the
your-
beta.
And
And
you had
this
to
is
pre-order
always-
it to get the beta.
Yeah, that's fucking, I've always thought that's weird. Like, if you're pre-ordering a
That's
game,
weak.
you're already pretty committed that you're going to play it, no
Yeah.
matter what,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It- shouldn't you make the beta free to cast a wider net so that way
For the
more
people who aren't sold on it.
Exactly, yeah.
It tells you a lack of confidence in
A little bit,
sense.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Activision's in a weird place right now anyway.
yeah. Well, they make their money. They make a lot of money on those pre-orders.
Yeah.
And then you basically are just going, "Here's all my money," even if you did a shit game. So
They like to
Yeah.
front load those profits for their
Does it have the beta
Busters.
dates?
Let me go back and see. It doesn't. Let me go back in a minute.
And also, I'm very curious to see what their PvE mode, because I really liked old school Spec Ops.
It doesn't.
I
I
have
thought that was
dates.
fucking awesome. And
Yep, I was
Modern
just
Warfare
thinking that.
2019 Spec Ops was
Oh yeah, it was so good. That was a lot of
Probably
fun.
just one level above Vanguard Zombies.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember taking on Juggernauts with my brother in the hardest
Oh my
difficulty.
God,
That
so
was
much
so
fun.
good.
Yeah, me and my dad had so much fun with that.
We do have Sailor Mercury for 2 says, do you think no Russian mission will return? LOL.
No.
And then
I
Darth
have the balls to do it.
This trailer gave me the worst case of blue balls. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not a bad. It was fine. It's not that it was just. I wish that it would have showed gameplay, but I think we all understood that they more than likely probably wouldn't show gameplay. They never show them on these reveals. At least I don't know. Some places do, but generally speaking, a lot of them don't.
With the music and the editing and just general cutscenes, like you can make something that's not good look good, you know. But gameplay, there's only so much you can actually hide, you know. So.
But I guess blue balls is a good thing because it means you're still, you know, it's not like you're not.
You can still sort it out yourself after.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I mean, the thing is too, the trailer itself, the fact that we felt like it was more reminiscent of like a remake of Modern Warfare 2 probably isn't good because it's not distinguishing itself. I mean, the whole thing with Modern Warfare 2019 was like, you know, this new story with familiar characters and like the whole going dark. There was like a theme to it, and you're like, oh, this is kind of interesting. What was the theme to this? Like the game's back together again? Metallica, yeah. So that was the other part. There's no identity yet for it, which that could be a concern if it doesn't have like a distinct identity. Because the other worry we know with these companies is if they know they have a cash cow, that's where their focus is going to be. So is this just going to be the launching pad for Warzone 2.0, or is it going to be a game that they put a lot of work and effort into, and Warzone 2.0 is coming? You know, because we know that Warzone's the cash cow, not the multiplayer.
Right.
So,
and to piggyback off of what? Oh, sorry, Jeremy.
No. Go ahead.
Just kind of piggybacking off of what Mike said, you know, if they are trying to take the nostalgia from the original Modern Warfare 2 and take, you know, some enjoyable parts out of that, but they're not going to, you know, bring in the edgy stuff like the no Russian and just like the extremely dark stuff, then you're going to get a very hollow shell of a game, and it's, that's my personal feelings on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I felt about Modern Warfare 2019. I'm like, playing the campaign, I thought this was just weak. Oh, you have a terrorist attack in London. Yeah, but that was piss weak compared to what they did in Modern Warfare 3, where they had the chemical bomb go off.
Yeah,
like, it was just, I think weak's the best way to describe it. I'm like, where's the hardcore shit? Modern Warfare always did something hardcore. It was always in the news for pushing it too far.
Yeah.
Just bring wall running into it, and I'll be happy. So.
But, you know, as much as we're shitting on it, I still think this one will actually be good. Once
I think it'll be good. Yeah.
It's just we just didn't see gameplay.
Yeah. I think the gameplay should be solid.
I mean, yeah, well, 2019 was, I thought it had really good gameplay. It felt really good. And so I guess we'll see. We're going to wrap it up unless everybody wants to play Fortnite. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to be live.
Gotta go back to work.
I'm going to be.
Like, unless you guys want a hit, you want a quick hit, we can go.
Hang on, Josiah, get your ass in here! Quit telling us what to do.
I already
just get
told him
in
to
here.
go away, and he keeps yelling at us in the fucking chat.
It's not nice what you're doing. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not nice. Here, let me see what he's talking about really quick.
Prestige is key.
Is this the last one that is annually? Is this going to be the last Call of Duty that we get for a few years at this
This
point?
has got a 2-year life cycle.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, so
I've seen 6 campaign missions from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, I hadn't played 2019, so I didn't know that about the campaign.
Yeah.
It was weak. I mean, there was a torture scene. Yeah. There was a torture scene, but you're like, I already did this in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Wolfsbane says next you'll have to pay in full to get the beta. Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
It's so stupid, man. Like, it makes no
I mean,
sense.
it looks like they're already trying to do the well, if you get the previous gen version, it's $60, but if you want the Series X or PS5 version, you got to pay $70.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll check out more details. Obviously, Lethal's going to be covering it here on the channel. You know, I'm just going to go back to playing Fortnite for now, since that's the only fucking shooting game that works. So,
dude, listen, we already said
we'll
Rebirth Island, and you tried to blow off Rebirth Island so fast. Oh yeah, well, you know, some people play that. It's fine.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
It's competitive. It's fun. It's hard.
Yeah, we
harder than
should fire up some Warzone. We should.
We play weekly.
Is Caldera
Yeah, they play
still
all the
broken
time.
though? Like, is it? Does
Nobody-
it work?
Caldera
fucking-
it's just a shit map, but it's not broken.
It's just a garbage map. It's
So
not
it's
broken.
Well,
it's
the
just
last
shit.
time I played it, which was a month and a half ago, probably, like it was broken. Like it was still broken.
It's better, but it's just fucking garbage. It's just a garbage ass map. Yeah. I mean, everybody drops in the same fucking places, but at least with Rebirth, it's sweaty and it's small enough that a lot of the changes they've made, you have to keep moving now. You can't hide in corners. You can hide in corners, but it's not suggested.
I mean, Beardo,
So-
do you play Warzone?
I haven't played Warzone since it was Verdansk. I have not played the new Caldera.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, you don't want to play Caldera. Just play Rebirth.
Yeah.
It's the only
I've
map.
heard good things about Rebirth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Rebirth
then,
is a great time.
Rolo, you haven't played it either.
No, I haven't.
I'd be interested to see Rolo on it. since
Yeah, I would actually be interested to see if I get my ass kicked or if I'm still pretty good at it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we may have to get on. We may have to fire up some Warzone at some point.
Let's do it.
So,
I'll
Yeah.
have to make.
Here
I have to
on the
open
show.
up 200 gigs for that crap.
Just
Yeah.
do not play Caldera. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Is there any
But-
plans to bring? So Verdansk is never coming back, apparently. Right?
Verdansk is coming back for Modern Warfare 3 is what the rumor is.
Hmm.
I mean, the map that they showed looked like a part of Verdansk in the
Okay.
beginning of that
You mean Modern Warfare 2?
trailers.
You mean Modern Warfare 2?
Or Modern Warfare 2, yeah, that's what I meant, yeah. So that's the rumors that Verdansk is coming back, but it's going to be like a different section of Verdansk.
Okay.
I think Verdansk and Caldera are both equally shit. Maybe Caldera's slightly more shit, but I think they both suck.
That's fair.
Nobody,
I mean,
nobody asked you, Lethal.
Well, my opinion's the only one that matters here.
I mean, the chat. Just Lethal reinstalled Fortnite, and he sent me like
They want
really
more
happy.
Fortnite.
Like he sent me heart emojis and everything. I'm like, what the hell's going on with you?
Yeah.
We're streaming Fortnite tonight, so if
Yeah.
you guys want your fix, you can come watch us. I'm sure
right.
Johnny will be happy to join too later.
Oh, I got work to do.
You got work. Okay, so I'll
But
be taking
maybe-
it up at like 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. Joe and I are streaming Fortnite, so you can get in there. We just got affiliated, so
lit.
There you go.
we got the
nice.
boost. We got the
Nice.
GNG boost. So
Nice.
I appreciate
And,
that.
and so for everybody watching, like I said, go follow everybody here. Obviously Lethal's got his gaming channel, which we're kind of you're close to getting monetized, correct?
Yeah, it's like
So-
250-ish subs, and then it's monetized.
Sweet.
So go to it's Lethal Lightning Gaming, correct?
It's called
a link.
Hyper Lethal.
Okay.
Hyper lethal.
So Hyper
Halo
Lethal.
reference.
Yeah, we got almost 100 on the YouTube channel too. So we went from like 750 to like 874 now. Holy cow!
That's awesome.
Well, everybody drop your links. Beardo's doing good stuff. His Kenobi reviews are popping off pretty good, man. So when's your episode 4 review going up?
I'm going to start filming it right after this panel. So I'm going to start working on that. I'll edit it, and it'll be up this afternoon probably.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah.
Mike's doing good stuff on Twitch. Johnny
Yeah.
streams 48 hours on Twitch because he's a crazy psychopath. And
Yeah.
Jay Hailstorm's a devil. So
Goddamn devil.
That's a hell of a team.
I'm kind of bothered at how much he's starting to embrace this. Like,
Yeah.
we're really losing him at this point.
But
Like,
he's got a heart of gold because
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Jay Hailstorm out of nowhere came yesterday in our first affiliate stream and he dropped some gift subs and I was like, what does this mean? He's got a heart. So I was like, wow.
Listen,
No,
that's how the
cool.
devil
That's cool.
entices you.
Yeah.
That's true. He's making a deal. That's true. You could be right. He's trying to reel me in.
Oh, you like these gift subs, huh?
Yeah.
You want to keep hanging out? Maybe I'll be on your stream. Maybe, yeah.
That's why I was up so late last night, Jeremy, because he was trying to end on a dub on Fortnite because and he literally titled his stream like Jeremy screwed up, our dub or something like that. And so after I happily ended on a dub, I had to come back and help him end on a dub again and end up going to bed till like 5:30 a.m. or
Oh
something.
man, I'm glad I bailed out.
I
So-
carried that last one. I had 10 kills. Can Man had 0.
That's
Jeremy.
awesome.
Okay.
It was like 5 a.m. and I had saw that the stream had just ended, and I was like, no, never.
Oh man.
So I was not carried. Love you, Can Man, but I was not carried.
You gotta love it. All right, guys, thank you so much. Oh, Hunter Biden's laptop says hopefully they have my owner's handgun. That was just released yesterday. And then A Brown CBR says, any guesses on how many game journalists suffered PTSD from this trailer today? Oh man, they're probably gonna cry because there was a lack of diversity in it or some shit like that.
Where are all the black people
Yeah,
and women?
they're all in Kenobi. Don't worry about it. Go watch that, journalist, if you're looking for them. They're all in
Warfare
that.
2 is all right. Yeah.
All right, guys, have a great day. I'm sure everybody's gonna be live doing their thing. I don't know if I'll be live later. I have no idea, but I will be on with Drew Hernandez today. I don't know if me and Kyle Rittenhouse will be on at the same time. We're gonna be on the same show. We'll see if me and him are gonna be on at the same time. But that's on Turning Point USA, so that'll be a little bit later today. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.
Take care, everybody.
Yeah.